Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. I'm the Battle Room, and today I'm joined by Raghav. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Signed up for some tournaments today. Excited to see the battle room and the battle roommates. Hopefully bring home some dubs. And when I walked my dog today, he pooped twice. So it's a pretty good day.
It's a fantastic day. And you know what's going to make it even better? Is watching a future world champion and a current world champion face off in 2022 Dynamax VGC.
Yeah, no, this is actually a crazy match because Naoto at this point is the reigning champion.
Mm-hmm.
There was COVID in between, right? And we had no world champions during that time. But Naoto is back again in his first championship. He started 0-2 and then he won the whole thing. Again, he started 0-2 and now this is a win and in for Top Cut versus Zine, one of the best Japanese players already at this point. Countless finishes at Japan Nats, really strong finishes at Worlds, and he's hungry.
And spoiler alert, Zine does end up winning the Japanese World Championships a year later. So, like, he's yet to be a world champion, so he's very, very hungry for this win. Zine is an amazing player. I believe a Japanese national champion as well, correct?
I know he's at least gotten second, but I
Yeah.
think he's won before. I'm not sure.
Either way, fantastic player, like, locally in Japan, but also at Worlds every year he shows up trying to win it all. And he's playing against Naoto in an elimination match, as you mentioned. This is absolutely insane. They're both 4-2 here. Loser, dreams dead. Winner, moves on. And Naoto wants to defend that title.
Yeah, and it's really sick too because this is kind of like a sun versus rain, battle as we always have in these restricted formats. I really think that like the format we have now is one of the few formats where like it's not just sun versus rain the whole time.
Mhm.
But this is going to be interesting because Naoto's not using exactly the most popular team in the format. The most popular team, known as Rinya's Sun, had a Zacian over Lunala. But that 6 is what everyone's been trying to counter. So Shohei has got to have reps against this kind of core. And it's not like Shohei's using anything crazy. Like Naoto also knows that team. So I think the minor differences and their practice is really going to like be super crucial here.
I do think Lunala functions completely differently than Zacian does. Like, it is a very, like, different type of team when you do switch out the restricted like that. And really at this point, Lunaludon was not super popular. It's not something that a lot of people gravitated towards. So like this is something that it's his tried and true. He won Worlds with Lunaludon before, and he's running it directly back with Lunaludon. And like you mentioned, Shohei's team is very, I would say the standard for this tournament, the standard Swordfish. Like Swordfish was, I literally before this video started, I was like, dude, we stuck with Swordfish the whole season. I don't regret a fucking thing. That shit was so broken. Zacian is just absolutely dummy insane, and Kyogre is absolutely insane as well. The Pokemon is just fucking nuts. They're so hard to deal with.
No, 100%. I mean, not top cut, sorry. I made day 2 worlds with 5 out of those 6 Pokemon and brought 5 out of those 6 Pokemon the next day. So definitely recommend that core if you, for any reason, are playing some VGC 2022. But they definitely had some weird sets. I played a bunch of other Japanese players with those same 6, and they were running crazy techs. Like the Incin would have Rocky Helmet or Chopelberry. So, like I said earlier, the small decisions are really going to matter. And I think Naoto has always been a player where he's like, I don't really give a fuck what other people are running. I want to run my sauce. When he won Worlds, he ran the same team as his Nationals team. Nobody expected it, and he crushed it. He cleaned it. So I think part of him is just like, I like the Moon guy. I want to use Lunaludon again,
Yeah, and I mean, like, no one really was using it as much back then. It was definitely like more. It's decently popular in this format too. Like, it wasn't like extinct. Like, this wasn't like he invented this shit, but like it really was not as popular as the other version. So he's running it back with Lunaludon, adding in his spicy little text, and he's ready to try to win this tournament. So matchup wise, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish here?
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind it is closed team sheet, so some of these surprises are hidden at the moment. You kind of have to
That's
fish
true.
for information. It is late in the tournament, but yeah, I do like leading Grout on Charizard because you are most likely the slower weather guy. Getting
then-
up your Sun immediately is a lot of value.
And then we also see a
Double restricted lead.
double restricted. He's like, I'm gonna bring my legendaries. They're the strongest guys. I'm leading them. Which you can totally do. One big thing to note, there's a lot of crazy interactions because this is Dynamax. So one thing to note here is that Gastrodon obviously can switch in at any point and redirect max moves. So If Zine were to go for a Max Geyser, it becomes single target, and it directly goes into the Gastrodon. So there's a lot of weird interactions. He can also reset up the rain if he does get that Max Geyser off. So there's a lot of like small intricate things that Dynamax does add to the game here.
And I know y'all are thinking, there's a fucking Charizard versus Kyogre. But the Charizard, it can Dynamax here, and it doesn't even take that much from the Kyogre. Interesting no switch from Gastrodon, though.
Yeah, no
switch to
Gastrodon.
Gastrodon. He's raw dogging it out here. He's saying, you click those water moves, I fucking dare you.
What's kind of neat too about Charizard is like at this point in the format, Charizard traditionally was max speed, max special attack, but at this tournament specifically, right before Worlds, everybody started cooking with this insanely bulky weakness policy Charizard, and that's what Naoto does have on the other side there. It was just very, very good. It gave you a ton of bulk. It's impossible to kill this motherfucker anyways. So now, if you can't kill him, he's just going to get a fucking boost. Like, if Max Geyser or Max Lightning were to go into this thing, it's most likely living, and it's most likely going to +2 special attack.
I mean, you gotta wonder, though, is it gonna be a Behemoth Blade and Max Lightning just to go and KO the Charizard outright? Or
Maybe.
is Shohei saying, I'm gonna water move you, I don't give a shit.
And Behemoth Blade, by the way, does do double damage to Dynamax Pokemon, so it does about half there. And we're going to see a Max Airstream come out and smack that Zacian, I guess. Okay. Sure, fair enough. Setting him
Interesting
up.
play, getting the speed advantage, but not setting up Wildfire yet. So he is imagining that his Charizard is going to live this turn.
He knows it's going to live. And P-Blades is going to come out here KOing Zacian. So Zacian's out of here. One restricted down. And Naoto still has 2. So I would say he's winning.
Wow, Shohei said no fear. You're not switching in that stupid slug, dude. Your Charizard is... Oh, it lives.
Look at how well he took that shit. Look at how well he took that shit. It wasn't even close. He has 48 HP. He's chilling. And the policy, like I mentioned earlier, this guy's about to get fucking huge.
Oh, this is so bad. Because the +1 means that it's the fastest thing on the field.
Yeah, and
Whimsicott
Shohei...
could come in.
Yeah, Whimsicott.
I fear a Gastrodon switch here is going to be really annoying.
And now Kyogre is maxed. There's no way to shut it off unless you switch. So he is locked into single target water moves for the foreseeable next 2 turns.
The foreseeable next 2 turns are, in fact, water
Yes.
move, or ice move, or electric move. Because I don't remember whether this Kyogre is AV, or if it's Mystic Water. At the time, there were a lot of different variants running around. I actually don't think it's AV, because there's a Rillaboom on the team.
True.
So, if Naoto brought Gastrodon, this is the fucking turn to switch it in.
Yeah, and it's
What
such,
do you-
it's so free to switch in the Gastrodon here. I'm expecting Gastrodon, and then I'm expecting most likely probably just a max guard, right? Because one of the best things you can do is set up Wildfire for at the end of your Dynamax, because it does so much. Also instant with Protect. That's fucking crazy. Okay.
Yeah, this is the shit that got me, dude. Max
Strike? What the fuck is that? Was that off of Hyper Beam?
I'm trying to think what it could possibly
It's
be.
Hyper
I do
Beam.
not
It's
remember
Hyper
this.
Beam. That's sick. That's
Why?
sick. I did not notice that. That's wild. So he's probably AV, I would have to assume then.
Yeah, at this point, we're going to assume it's Assault Vest, and this Rillaboom is some other item, like Miracle Seed, or I don't know, literally anything else, because that Kyogre has fucking Hyper Beam.
I want to mention one other mechanic, and then I think we're good on mechanics from this format. But Gmax Wildfire, for those who do not know, how much does it do? 1/6 of your HP every turn?
Dude, I don't know. They shoot you in the head every time.
Yeah, so it does a fuck ton of
That's what it
damage.
feels like.
It feels like getting shot in the head, right? And so what it's going to do here is for the next, I believe, 3 to 4 turns, it does 1/6 of your HP to both Pokemon. So basically, if Naruto just stalls for the rest of the game here, he's probably going to win. And we're going to see a Max Lightning come out here on a Zard. Zard going down, but it set up that juicy, juicy Wildfire. Now, it's not the most optimal Wildfire because we're not burning a partner because he actually killed Incineroar in one shot with Max Wildfire. And so now he's chilling. The Protector was actually really bad because if you would have protected
While
on
you
this
were
turn, it would have been huge.
explaining, you know, the basics of Sword and Shield, we just watched Incineroar get one-shot by a fire move.
I mean, +2 in the sun, G-Max move? Holy shit.
Dude,
That's
Pregnant
damage.
Charizard's a fucking beast. You have to admit it.
Yeah, Pregnant Charizard goes fucking nuts. His belly's huge, and he's ready to blow some fucking fire on you. But now, there's 2 Pokemon left for Naoto here. Or not for Naoto, for Shohei. But Naoto's got 3, so I'm thinking it's looking a little cooked. And Gastron's still alive. Rillaboom does threaten both these guys with his signature Grassy Glide, which at this point was base 70, by the way.
Oh yeah. You think Grassy Glide's annoying now? This shit was stronger before.
But yeah,
I
he's
do
kind of
think.
go.
Or please go ahead.
He is on a timer because of that wildfire though. It is straight up cooking him, so he's got to figure out something quick here, and he's gonna have to deal with most likely a Lunala in the back.
Yeah, we still don't know what Naruto has in the back. If it's instant, oh my god, it's so over. But most likely Lunala, and I think this is where the wildfire really comes in. It's like you just need a little bit of chip to take even one KO, and then Naruto just has the numbers advantage, right? Also protect. Okay. Kind of stalling his own life here.
So we do confirm that it is definitely an AV Ogre. And so he's going to go for Water Spout here to hit Groudon, which is kind of nice. It does like half. I think he's trying to set up maybe a Grassy Glide angle. But Naoto, a complete madman, double attacks with both in front of the Grass type. He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm pressing Heat Crash and Yawn. One of your guys is getting fucked up this turn.
I actually really like that play because knowing now that the Rillaboom is not AV, Lunala is super good into Rillaboom. It's going to do way more than you want it to, especially with the Wildfire. Double attack, it's okay if Gastrodon goes down. That means I got a Heat Crash off. And if I don't, it's nighttime. You're getting nightmares. And you're burning in your fucking nightmares. You're getting burned alive while you're falling asleep. That doesn't sound fun for Shohei.
Dude, he's leftovers Groudon. That's actually fucking crazy, by the way. I
There's
forgot.
no it's leftovers Groudon. It's leftovers Gastrodon, surely.
Was it Gastrodon? Maybe it was Gastrodon. Maybe you're right.
I'm like 99% certain. Oh, never mind. I thought the AV was going to be a Groudon.
Okay, he's double protecting here. He's just getting a free sleep and a free wildfire. Grass Glide's gonna
Dude,
come
maybe
through.
I didn't notice, and it is leftovers Groudon. I actually really respect that from Naoto, and that's why he's my goat.
I think he was like bulk up. Because I remember we discussed bulk up pre-Worlds. We're like, dude, it could be kind of good. And then Naoto rolled up with it.
Dude, I was going to bring that 6-2 to Nats, remember?
Wait, let's see it. Yeah, it's leftovers. I was right. It's
That is
Lefty's
nasty.
Groudon. That's so nasty. That's crazy. That's crazy shit right there. So, yeah, I think it is bulk up, really bulk Groudon. It's coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. Okay, so now this situation's still utterly fucked. The double protect is so safe there. Rillaboom can only kill one guy here, and most likely, because of that stupid leftovers, it's no longer even close to being in range to Grassy Glide. So he's probably just going to throw down a free Heat Crash, or whatever move he has. I think he Heat Crash. And, yeah, he's going to kill Rillaboom. Here comes the
Yeah,
Glide.
you just Heat Crash and Yawn.
Oh, that lefties,
That
did work.
so much.
That did so much
That's
damage for
gotta
the
be
lefties. Heat Crash comes through, and this guy is fucking toast. Yeah. And now we slowly
Honestly,
kill him.
Really masterfully played from Naoto. Even like though Shohei got the water move off turn 1, it really just wasn't enough to get back from that momentum.
Yeah, it was the
Of
power.
Charizard living.
The weakness
Charizard
policy
being
went crazy.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
takes the first hit, and then you can just fake out. Since Dynamax is 3 turns, you can protect on the fake out, and you have the fucking nuke, the pregnant dragon, breathing fire with with the fire of its child too, dude.
And also remember, you cannot fake out the Dynamax guys.
Oh, I just forgot about that.
Yeah, you totally whiffed that one, dude. They cannot be faked out, so this is just a free. And also, this is pretty sick. Naoto doesn't even have to show Lunala if he doesn't want to. He can just kill with Earth Power here because the G-Max Wildfire is absolutely cooking Kyogre.
Yeah, you see how much that is? It almost didn't want to make me want to play.
Yeah, dude, Wildfire was actually just unbearable. Same with there was like 4 of them, but like Wildfire and the Volcalith was like the really strong one.
Yeah, and Vine Lash. Let's not forget about our boy
Vine Lash
Venusaur.
was good. Venusaur was a monster.
Yeah, so Shohei coping, trying to get an O-Pulse off, but it's not going to do anything. Because Gastrodon is going to go for the Earth Power, take it out. And Naoto still has a Pokemon that he didn't even have to reveal.
No, yeah, and I mean, this was a very convincing game, but it kind of was hinging on that turn 1. Naoto got insane value out of his Charizard. It just kind of carried the game. So Naoto's feeling good. Again, defending world champion, he's ready to cook here. He's ready to win this game and lock in top cut. That's his goal. That's his dream right now.
So just a quick recap. I think the big thing was getting an Airstream P-Blades off turn 1. Because if you switch to Gastrodon, sure, you stop the Geyser, but you don't have the Mon advantage that he got from just attacking. Getting rid of that Zacian immediately meant that the Wildfire was even more value. Because everything's getting hurt, and there's not many Pokemon left.
Yeah, there was not much he could do. And Rillaboom also, like, obviously Naoto brought two grass weeks to the battle, but Rillaboom didn't do a lot of work. It got one grassy glide off. It went for a protect. It just was not high value. And I think if Shohei wants to win this set, he needs to make Rillaboom really just fucking shine. Obviously, there's a whole fucking Charizard you have to deal with, but yeah. I really am surprised that Thundurus didn't show up to the battle, because I think Thundurus looks pretty fucking sexy into Naoto's team. It's looking so good here.
And you guys, you might be thinking, why is Thundy good into Gastrodon, Groudon? Well, Max Airstream is amazing. Dynamax makes Thundurus into a completely different Pokemon. It's not a special attacker like you might think. It's Defiant in this format. And it's one of the only things that outspeeds Charizard and KOs it. So I think that is definitely the move for Shohei. Bring in that Thundy, maybe smack its little lightning tail around, try and kill the Charizard. But we already know now it's a shit as bulky as hell.
Yeah, it is bulky. It definitely probably is designed to take a max lightning from the Thundurus. That is what was like the benchmark for that Pokemon. And Reflect could be involved too if they want to lead Grimmsnarl. But honestly, Naoto just calling no Thundurus was pretty nuts. Because like if Thundurus showed up in the lead, it would have been a lot harder to play.
I agree. Like Thundization would have been really hard because Naoto can't neuter it with Incin. It's like you said, you have to try and get the Reflect up. But to our knowledge, Naoto didn't even bring Grimmsnarl. It's not really commonly brought in the back to sweep the games. You'd think they did.
And the Lunala, the Lunalas were Meteor Beam at this point, right? They got Meteor Beam? I think so.
Genuinely do not remember what his set was. I know it has Moongeist Beam.
It does probably have Moongeist Beam. But yeah, I mean, well, it's curious to see here, because I do think that Zine does have options. And I'm thinking you probably do want to bring the Thundurus. I mean, Incin obviously got kind of cheated out of that game. It got one-shot by a fire move. But, like, I think you could potentially drop it. I do think Rillaboom is very important here of dealing with that Gastrodon and the Groudon to an extent. All right, here it comes. Charizard Groudon once again for Naoto. Let's see how Zine's going to change it up. He isn't.
It looks like they're both sticking to their guns. They're like, we've played this a million times. Like, we know that these are the optimal leads. I don't even want to mess around trying something new. Because if I lose this, I'm going home. That's what they're thinking in my head.
I also,
but obviously in Japanese.
I really like the Charizard Groudon lead too, because like I do think that Airstream Blades just feels good. Like, because if the Kyogre doesn't Terra and this tries to get some crazy ass spout off, or Dynamax, you don't really care because you're gonna weaken it heavily with the Groudon. But I do think Zine's gotta have something, he's gotta have some spice up his sleeve to try and navigate out of this one. And he's just saying, all right, I messed up. It's time to go nuts. All right, he messed up. It's time to switch into Incin. Okay, I respect that.
I like that, just trying to take a little bit less damage from the P-Blades here, and you're not losing them on immediately. But I think we saw last time, Naoto did Airstream Decisive as well. So I think Incin's going to go down to an Airstream P-Blades. Making if he connects, like Michael DeBesti does.
Is this a giant bait from Charizard? He's going for the Protect bait. Because, so, the Dynamax moves go through Protect, and they do damage. But they also proc Weakness Policy if it were to hit this Protecting Charizard. Because that's totally what he's got to be doing, right? Wait, it's just slower? Did I miss that in game one? Oh no, he's doing Groudon!
This could be a crazy play.
Holy
shit.
Oh
my god, so he's saying, I'm getting big Groudon, I'm getting my special defense boost, and then later, because he's lefties, he could do the bulk up spam, and it's going to be unkillable.
That's actually fucking crazy. I did not expect that. And he's going to go for a turn 1 Blast Burn onto the Incineroar. Does like fucking more 60%. Holy shit. And the Max Strike is coming through. What a beautiful turn from Naoto. Yeah, he doesn't care.
I was saying they're going to play it safe because their life is on the line. Meanwhile, Naoto whips out the hidden gun.
Does he kill Incin? If he kills Incin, this is huge. Please hit Incin. I think that's so big for him. He does.
I feel like he does target the Kyogre in case it doesn't tear or it switches or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dynamax.
Yeah.
Now, splitting attacks makes a lot of sense there because you're really saying with Charizard, like, I'm killing that.
I like the Max Strike there a lot, though. I think that plays really good because it's like, let's just slow down the pace. Let's switch an Incin. I'm just going to try to stall your Dynamax. And he kind of did. It kind of worked out. But now Charizard is a sitting duck. He is asking to be murdered by a Max Strike because he cannot move, not switch, not attack. He is worthless.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, you can't switch in Gastrodon, and I like that Zine went for the Max Strike because he geysered last time, Could be a Gastrodon switch this time, but now you get to Max Strike, and the Instant should move before that Groudon.
Yes, that's huge. The -2 is huge here. You can get off a Parting Shot, a Wisp. I don't know what he's cooking on this Incineroar. Probably not Wisp because it has Protect, but we'll see. It's going to go for Parting Shot.
Yeah, it's
that's
going to be a
beautiful.
Parting Shot, probably into Rillaboom at this point. Get some health back. Groudon's -2. This is a much better played game from Shohei.
I really like how I mean, okay, obviously there's completely different maxes, but Shohei is really diffusing the situation here and just making the Dynamax kind of worthless. The max strikes are slowing everything down, and he managed to intimidate the Dynamax Groudon twice. That's just a good play. Before it even moves.
And I think we could be seeing a Max Quake into this Rillaboom too.
We are, in fact. Oh no, it's actually into the Kyogre. But it's doing negative damage. Double HP goes hard.
Yeah, Naruto not falling for the bait, but Kyogre just healing that shit back. It is far too healthy for Naruto's comfort at this point. I feel like, I gotta say, like, if he just did the same play as game one, like, he'd be in such a phenomenal position.
That's very true. Like, if he just went for the Airstream Precipice Blades, yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, because then he's still faster than the Kyogre the next turn, and I think it should live Behemoth Blade at that point. But now we finally see his second restricted in. Can Lunala be enough of a difference maker?
So now he does have his other Pokemon, which we did not see prior. So this is a big deal. Lunala can go kind of nuts here, but it does, like, it's not loving it. Like, I don't think Groudon can really get the kill here. I think you can just switch to Instant, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself. But I guess Lunala can set up Trick Room. It can set up Trick Room for the Gastrodon could be huge, and the Groudon. So I don't know. Trick Room might be the way out of this one.
I think at this point, Zine just has to be thinking, I can't lose a Pokemon. I need to maintain the Mon advantage so Naruto doesn't get momentum. This Groudon's stuck at -2 right now. Ooh. Grassy Gliding the Lunala.
Breaking the
shield.
This
can be super bad.
So he's trying to set up future rain control. Not punishing. Obviously, Gastrodon's not really going to come in that slot. And he covers for the Gastrodon beautifully with the Grassy Glide. It's actually just such a fucking fantastic play from Shohei there. Max Flare's going to set up the Sun again, which is nice. But still, negative damage from our boy. That was just a great turn. You cover for Gastrodon, you set up Rain to protect your Rillaboom, and you break Shadow Shield. Like, that was fantastic. Trick Room's coming up, though.
Yeah, my worry is that that's not enough. A very sensible play from Shohei's end, but Naruto ends the turn with Sun on the board and Trick Room up. And I think both of these Pokemon are going to be faster than Rillaboom under Trick Room. We know it has Protect, but it's can you pivot around safely? At this point, Groudon's not in Grassy Glide range. I don't think it's taken any damage, actually.
It took a little. Wait, no,
that's
it's
the
full. It's at full. Yeah, you're right. So it's not in Grassy Glide range. I'm not sure though. Does Heat Crash pick up the Rillaboom here at -2? You could make it -3.
Not sure.
You could make it -3, but you could just double it, right?
I think you could easily double it. Lunala's looking pretty safe too. I don't know if I think Instance in P-Blade's range, even though it's going to be -3 if it's in. I feel like it's a really tricky turn. I don't think Kyogre is really doing much on the field. You gotta imagine it's switching out.
And Zacian is still full HP in the back, so Shohei has all the resources here. I just think he needs to figure out a way to navigate himself to that winning position.
I totally forgot he has 4 Pokemon.
Yeah, so he's chilling here. And Instin's going to come in. He's just trying to weaken it as much as he can. I think you could switch to Instant and maybe attack here and feel kind of good about yourself.
A Grassy Glide is hella value, but it does risk dying to a double up. So that's why he clicks Protect. Like I said, he's trying to manage his resources to get back into this game. He doesn't want to go home yet. He wants to stay in London for a few rounds more.
And we're going to see P-Blades come through. Does it pick up? This is huge. It does. Okay, I mean, you have to expect... Oh, critical hit. Oh. Did that
might have mattered, dude. That actually might have mattered. But Naruto called it, though. We have to admit. He said you're not going to attack with the Rillaboom, and if you do, this Meat Beam's going to smack you in the face. And probably not do enough. But show it protected.
I mean, the Meat Beam is huge here, right? It's going to give him a free boost, and he doesn't really need the rock coverage anymore. He can just fire off Moongeist till the end of time now. But it is AV Ogre. Yep. It's bulky as shit. Yeah. I don't know.
No, Naruto's still in such a good spot. Instant being so low allowed Naruto to just kind of like freely click that Meat Beam, not needing to preserve it. Mm-hmm. And now since Trick Room's up, both of these Pokemon are slower. The Instant is gone. So you can just Moongeist and attack with whatever with Groudon. Groudon can just dance. I feel like as long as it's doing any damage, it's going to be enough for this +1 Lunala to get the job done.
So Zacian's going to come in. Yeah, I think if you just Blades and Moongeist, you can pick up the KO on him. Or you could potentially double tap the Rillaboom if you so desired. It kind of depends on what you think that Shohei is going to do here. But obviously doubling Rilla doesn't feel great if it switches to Ogre. There is a lot of like you do have to kind of call what he's going to do.
I think doubling Rilla if it switches to Ogre is still great because Ogre cannot protect. So you can target that slot again.
You're so right. So you think it's just a Blades Moongeist beam? You think that's just safe as fuck?
Dude?
What'd you say?
No, it's a whipping out a knife. Unexpected from Shohei's end.
It's London.
No, I think he Blades Moongeist.
I think that sounds pretty good. We are gonna see Rilla switch. I feel like he's a world champion. I think he's gonna get it. I think he's gonna.
He's not gonna mess this up because even Blades chip is like somewhat valuable on the Zacian. The only scary thing is after Behemoth Blade is that Lunala gonna be in range.
Oh, here's the Blades. Big damage.
That's valid chip, dude.
That's valid chips. And the Moongeist Beam, watch it just be into Zacian. He calls the no protect here from Zacian.
Well, Naruto is much better than us, so...
Nah, he went for the Blades Moongeist into Kyogre. Behemoth Blade comes through. Will it be enough? Remember, this is +1. He doesn't lose his boost when he switches now. And...
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Oh my god, it was way closer than I thought. I thought that Lunala was living for sure.
That's money.
That's huge.
It's
actually so good that Ogre lived.
Yeah, this is just a free... You gotta hit those Blades, but, I mean, I think it's just a Blades Moongeist into... Probably into Ogre, actually. You could potentially do that if you just call the switch, or you just want to, like... It will redirect if Ogre goes down. It's a little risky, though, if Zacian were to attack and he switches to Rilla, but otherwise it's a pretty good turn.
I think maybe you can switch Groudon out. I'm trying to think if that's enough to get back into the game, but I think it might not be. I think you need to just keep attacking. This is really scary because you have to imagine Naoto's Groudon at this point. If he had Instant, I think it's just right.
Yeah, if it's Instant, it's curtains, but it is most likely Gastrodon. It would be an insane reveal if Naoto said, "I'm gonna kill Kyogre with Groudon, Charizard, and Lunala." That would be nuts.
Zine protecting here is really good for Naoto. Okay. I don't think the people is gonna get it. So
he doesn't call it.
He doesn't get it? Oh my god.
Thunder!
Why wouldn't you just pulse? Just get it. Oh, you're scared of wide guard.
It did get wide guard. It was a wide guarder. Okay. That's right. It didn't have psychic moves.
Still here, dude.
Kyogre's still chilling. Grass is gone, which means Rillaboom can set that shit directly back up. So now it has to be instant if he wants to have any chance of winning. But even then, the weather control is always in his favor. So I think he probably could just win.
Yeah, I think you just switch out then. I think we're going to see a game 3, dog.
I think we're going to see a game 3 here. I don't know how he can Houdini his way out of this shit. Well, I guess...
There's only one way he loses, which is if Naoto gets this turn perfectly...
Yawn Blades.
No, actually... I think if Kyogre switches to Rilla, don't you always just...
Win? Then you do lose Zacian for free, like, because you did just protect. So you would you would lose Zacian.
Yeah, but then... this is the last turn of Trick Room. I don't think it's going to matter.
Groudon would have to put on the most insane performance of all time at, like, -3. So I don't know if he's capable of such a thing. One turn Trick Room.
This Kyogre doesn't have Ice Beam, right?
He stayed in? It doesn't have Ice Beam, no. That we know of. Blades double connects? I think this is still fine. I think this is still fine. Because the Rillaboom should just be able to nuke these guys. You would think. Play Rough goes on to Gastrodon. That's crazy. Oh, just one shots! Oh, a crit.
It was a crit. Okay. Okay. We gotta think there's a game 3.
How do you clutch this one out? Like, I mean, the Groudon does have mad defense, but I imagine... Oh, it wasn't Woodhammer back then, was it? He might not be Woodhammer. He might just be U-turn, protect, Grassy Glide, fake out.
I think that's what he is, but the Grassy Glide did so much, and the rain is up. I don't think it matters.
Dude, I think he could do it. He has to protect this turn, and then you have to get the Blades KO onto Zacian, And then you protect maybe with lefties, dude. This would have to be the lefties Groudon like show.
Yeah, and the Zacian has to stay asleep. It has to take a really long nap.
Fake
I mean, it
out.
is a tired dog.
Is it sub?
He's been
No. No, he's play
Wait,
rough. He's play rough.
actually guaranteed. What am I saying? The yawn is guaranteed.
Beyond guaranteed, he's taking a nap. So now the sleep begins. So he cannot wake up this turn. Naoto has 2 turns to kill him, or 1 turn, I guess. Yeah, one turn to kill him right now, guaranteed.
Yeah, here's the thing: does P-Blades even pick it up?
I don't think so. It's like -3. Does he
It
go
did more
for
that second time, I
dude?
feel.
Dude, do you go for the Chad bulk up here? Because I'm pretty sure he's bulk up. This is completely off memory. I didn't do any research on their teams. I definitely should have, but I swear he has bulk up. I'm so convinced because I remember shitting my pants when I saw that maybe in this game back. Wow, that did so much damage.
That did way too much.
He stays
dude.
asleep. Chad bulk up. Here it is.
It is
Okay.
the Chad bulk up.
Okay. Can he go the fucking distance here? I don't know if he can.
Dude, there's
Rain?
no way.
Rain
Oh,
stops.
the rain's over.
Okay.
Lefties. Okay, so it's got to be a 3-turn sleep on this ace, right? That's the only way.
He
Even
needs some like
Quinn, dude.
insane sleep, yeah. But then he just gets to keep spamming glide.
Do you think the grassy turn's gonna end by that time?
3
So you
turns,
think
those nuts.
no, you get to protect, then you blades, and then you protect again, right?
I
Grassy
think
train's
Zacian might
over.
live though. I think Zacian might live the blades at that point.
No, it's -2. It's only -2 now because of the bulk.
Oh, -2, my bad. I still think it's healing too much from grassy terrain.
It is healing quite a lot. So is Naoto wasting our time, or is he gonna get a crit?
He needs some sort of miracle here. I think that you might live this glide right here. No, he doesn't even risk it. Okay. I thought maybe
Nah,
that was
you
the
don't
way
live
out
that
of
guy,
it.
dude. It did so much.
Grassy, it's miracle seed. It's miracle seed for sure. This shit's slapping, dude. Zacian stays asleep
Yeah.
big. What do? Do you just blades kill?
He blades every time, dude.
Or do you kill like Rilla? Nah.
With the heat crash?
You could.
I guess it is probably doing more
He's
damage
healing.
than
He's
the...
117 out of 207.
It's healing quite a lot.
Yeah, the grassy terrain plus lefties is a combo back then too.
But does it even... Do you just bulk up again, maybe?
That's crazy. Maybe you do, and then you protect out the terrain. And if you think you're faster, you could maybe get a heat crash off and clutch up. Maybe it is a bulk up again, just praying for the sleep here.
Yeah, because you could be faster. That's
Here
the
comes
thing.
glide. Wow, he's like.
Oh my god, that
knowledge
is so much.
And he
They should
wakes
walk-
up.
Dude, what are we saying? It's a
Yeah,
game
he's cooked.
3.
He's cooked. We're going to game 3. We're going to
Oh
game
my
3.
god. I really thought that he was gonna clutch it out somehow.
I thought he was too. I swear, I really thought he was gonna clutch it out, but we're going to game 3. He really just bulked up for no reason. We got way too hyped there. Okay.
Honestly,
okay.
a valiant effort.
I mean, honestly, respectable
Ooh.
effort.
Real quick, drip war. I'm fucking with that shirt, dude.
That shirt goes hard. I gotta see Naoto's drip. I'm sure the camera will zoom into it very shortly here, but so far, I mean, Shohei is going nuts with the drip.
Honestly, I've never seen him rock such a sick shirt like that. I'm really enjoying it, and I've gained a lot of respect for him.
I love this. Wow. Okay, come on, dude. Do we really need the like artsy shot with the blur of Naoto? Okay, so we got like I think it's just a black. Oh no, shit. It's actually. I thought it was just a collared shirt that was black, but he's got like a shirt under. He's going for a double. He's showing off 2 pieces of clothing here.
I do
Oh.
respect that. I think he wore something similar when he won Worlds, so it might be like a shout out to that. Which is again, that's just like you gotta respect it.
So I gotta say, if he's wearing the shirt that he won Worlds in, so that would have been the DC Worlds. If he has the DC World shirt under the black collared shirt, I'm gonna give the drip war to Naoto because that's sick as fuck. That's intimidating. That's sick as fuck from our boy here.
I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's that necessarily, but I have to say, even if it is, Show is just looking clean. I really like that shirt. It's fashionable. I'm big. I'm into fashion, So I'm gonna have to go with my boy. It's one of our first splits in a while, but sometimes it's just that way.
Yeah, I think it's our first split ever in the drip war. Usually we
Yeah,
just
we're
agree.
usually on the same page, but
Oh shit,
don't
we're seeing
really
items.
actually
We're
have-
seeing items. Life Orb Thunder.
Write this down. Write this down.
Oh, that was expert belt on the last guy. Who the fuck was that?
Thunderous?
No, it's not Thunderous. It's no, it's. Yo, I'm going back, bro. What was that?
No, it's definitely
It's
Thundy.
Sash. It's Sash Wims. Never mind. Okay.
So you're just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking idiot. I thought it was Expert Belt, but it's just Life Orb Thundy, Choppleberry Instant. I believe you lost to him at this tournament. Did you not?
I don't remember. I think I did.
You totally
I've actually
did.
played him like way too many times.
I
think
remember.
played him.
I remember the Choppleberry, and I remember you being really upset. You're like, dude, he had fucking Choppleberry. How do I play around that?
Because I played another dude with the same 6, and he had Rocky Helmet inside.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I shadow sneaked it with my Shedinja, and then it switched in, and I died.
That's so brutal.
I know. I was so upset.
I remember you lost to Zine though. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I thought when I play Zine, I'm gonna make sure I kill the Ensign. So I'm like, okay, I'll Sacred Sword it. It lives with Choppleberry, and I'm just so pissed. Like,
I gotta say, it's kind of fucked that they just showed the dude's items like that on stream, though. That was pretty nuts. Like, if Shohei continues on in the tournament, that's just brutal. They just were like, yeah, let's camera guy, get a shot of his items for all the other competitors, please.
yeah, moving forward, he's screwed.
Yeah,
because
that's not fun.
they didn't do the same thing for Naoto. Like, they should show you the other angle.
Yeah, they should show everyone's items if they're gonna do that. All right, game 3. I totally thought it was a 2-game set, but here we go. Charizard, Groudon.
Dude, this has been incredible though. Holy shit.
Groudon, Charizard into it's the same leads every single time. I don't like the max on the Groudon. The Blast Burn, he committed hard to that play, which I respect. But, because I think he probably went for like a Max Lightning. Like, I think what Naoto thought was happening was Max Lightning Blade. So he's like, I'm just going to Blast Burn, get a kill, and just start ramping up, right? But it didn't really work out, and unfortunately he got kind of farmed there. But we'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, I guess that is actually like an adequate punish, is getting Behemoth Blade Max Lightning. Like, that should get it. It does a little bit more than Geyser.
In the sun, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think though the big thing for Naoto is getting a kill at turn 1. What if you just Wildfire and Blades? Is that so crazy?
No, I don't think it's too crazy, but I do think you have to be a little bit careful of the Max Strike, because I think Shohei showed off how annoying it could be. Like, it didn't even really matter, but like, I think if you just Max Strike this turn, you're feeling pretty good. I think Airstream might be the move that you just want to click on this first turn. Like, Airstream Blades, I feel like is just bread and butter, gonna be good. I just would do that and target the Zacian.
But I'm so scared of getting Behemoth Blade Lightning at that. But we see Zine just running it back with the same shit.
Okay, we're seeing him max up the Charizard now, right?
Yeah. No, the Charizard is maxing again this time.
He's ready to go.
She's ready. Her water is broken. Sorry.
His, actually. It's a dude.
My bad. His water is broken. He's ready, dude.
And we're
is it going to be an Airstream or a Wildfire is the real question.
You kind of have to max the Kyogre here. I think you need to keep up the tempo. Because in this format, if you could stagger a max, it was a big fucking deal. But unfortunately, in this case, Shohei can't really afford to do that. You don't want to take that much damage from Blades as your baby Kyogre. So you got to get big.
Yeah, I think another thing is like, oh, see, dude, I'm in his head.
You called it, dude. You said the Wildfire Blades was feeling good. So now you guys are going to see the power of the Wildfire just absolutely cook the whole time. And there's the Max Strike, which I think Naoto is expecting and is probably fine with. That didn't do much.
That does 0 damage. I think it doesn't even matter, dude, because the sun is still up. So, like, the Geyser's not going to kill Groudon next turn. You can only kill one. That means he just gets to keep clicking P-Blades. He gets to spam that shit. Those Jagged Rocks are getting up those booties, dude.
Yeah, and then also tons of Jagged Rocks, and you're slowly burning to death, that is a horrible way to go. But yeah, that's what Naoto is doing to show his Pokemon here. There's nothing he can do.
I've talked to a lot of people, and none of them have said they like the burning fire rocks up your butt combo. They all say
it's a nasty combo. Yeah, now you just get to, like, you don't even care if they need to double Charizard for it to die. Obviously, we know that. So I think you just rip it again. You say, I'm gonna shoot the rocks, and I'm gonna shoot the fucking fire at this point. If you protect your Zacian, it's gonna get nuked. And remember, Rillaboom is most likely the last Pokemon as well. So I feel like wildfiring that slot just feels really safe, and you just don't give a fuck. You could bait the moves and protect Charizard, but at this point in the game, I don't think it's worth it. I love a Blades Wildfire here.
You know what could be really sly, though, is if Naoto brought Ensign this game instead of Lunala or some shit like that.
Ooh, that would be
or
really
even though
sly.
Gastron, because nearly its existence is such a threat, dude.
It is true.
Like,
yeah, we're seeing the Max Strikes constantly. He did do a cheeky Geyser in the first game, but now at this point, he's like, I'm not fucking around with that.
Not even once has he pressed it since game one. And now until the whole time, it's like, yeah, I'm never switching it, man. I know what the plan has been.
He's baiting it. He's
Okay,
baiting
max
it.
guard. He baited it really well. There's no way he doubles it this turn. Oh my god, he got it. He got it.
Shohei's better. Groudon's going down.
Is this gonna be enough though?
Max Geyser.
Oh,
Watch
that's
it, Max
a lot.
Geyser. Max Geyser
That's
would be
a lot.
nuts. Oh!
Dude, he's so good.
That was fucking amazing. That was so needed. That was so needed. And just like that, he's back in the fucking game. But I did like that
I
play.
think he's dominating right now. There's like, how does Naoto come back from? I think Shohei just gets to spam his move.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that play though because like at the end of the day, the worst case scenario is if you double attack. So like that play kind of covers for that. Like you're just saying, I'm gonna get Groudon, and the cheeky play is to protect Charizard and attack with Groudon. So that play was nice. Rain is set for the rest of the game. By the way, there's no way you can change it. Yeah, because Wildfire can't change it. I remember my mechanics.
Unless he's like Rockfall Charizard, maybe.
He could be Rockfall Charizard, which I mean we haven't seen the move. It might not be Heat Wave. A lot of the Charizards did run like Blast Burn, Airstream, and they would sometimes run like Earth Power or something. Yeah, they wouldn't necessarily
Doesn't
run
get
Heat
Earth
Wave.
Power. I think it's Scorching Sands.
Scorching Sands, my bad. So now Lunala comes in, which I think is okay. I mean, it's not gonna go down to anything here, but this Kyogre's looking really difficult to take down.
Well, it could go down to a Behemoth Blade Max Geyser because Sun is gone, and the Charizard is slower because of the Max Strike. So this is a really dominant position from Zine. He has all the pressure on. Naoto has to figure out how to not die immediately.
And I think he's about to die immediately here because here comes the Behemoth Blade into Charizard. So he's getting his ass cooked. He's going down to 54.
I think you take this if you're Naoto though, because the Charizard wasn't gonna do that much anyway.
Now it's Trick Room time.
Getting...
It's Trick Room time.
Here in the battle room, we really do like Trick Room.
Yeah, because you assume it's Gastrodon last still. It kind of has to be for him to have any shot of winning because this is looking scary.
No, I think Instin's still really good.
Can you pick up Kyogre from this range though with its AV?
Fake Out, Meteor Beam, Moongeist seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, seems pretty good. It would I mean, Instant would be nuts. We just keep hoping it's Instant because we're like, dude, if he brought Instant, there's still hope he can win. But I think it's got to be Gastrodon here. And remember, Naoto's trying to defend his title. This means a lot to him. He really wants to win this one.
I know you guys could probably tell, but I'm a Naruto fan. I am a little biased. I think he's good. I think he's amazing. So I really do just want to see if there's any way he could pull this back. I don't remember who wins this match.
Yeah, because Naoto is like, in my opinion, if we were to rank players, I think Naoto is the third best player all time, right? He won Worlds. He got top 4 at Worlds as well. And obviously he's putting up work here. So like, it's Instant.
I told you it's going to be the Instant.
Shit. That's nice. That's huge. So now it's the fake out Meteor Beam like you said. And it's like, can you go the distance here? Because Kyogre's a baby. And I believe there's one more turn of Wildfire. Let's see. The commands on the bottom, like where it says rain, it will show us. So hopefully.
I actually think this might just be enough. The fake out Meteor Beam.
No Wildfire, I don't think.
None?
Maybe there is. Maybe the little thing on the bottom doesn't show it. Also, why don't we have a spectator mode in the modern games?
I don't know. Look at how beautiful this game is compared to what we're playing now.
This game does look good. I do think Sword and Shield looks good. It's got the little Rotom drones too. It looks fucking nice.
They're so sick. But yeah, I think it's a free fake out Meat Beam into the Ogres. It's like, okay, They're switching out into Rillaboom. How well do you think they're going to take this?
I think you take it, but you're red, right?
Yeah, but Lunala being a ghost type is so big here because it can make use of every Trick Room turn.
It's true. Lunala, and it's at -1 speed, by the way. So there's no doubt in his mind that he is moving first every single time.
Absorbing the power.
And now it's about to be a -1 speed Lunala with +1 speed, +1 special attack.
Also wondering, what is the instant fourth move? Is it Throat Chop? What were they running?
I really don't know. Okay, that's about where I expected it. Blade's gonna come through.
The annoying part here is that Zine does have Protect on Pokemon. So can he get enough damage out? You know, Zine's goal is to like, oh my god, the Wildfire is still there. It just didn't show up in the plan.
Yeah, one more. So this is the last turn of Wildfire. So now I think both of them are in range to just like, you can probably Moongeist and dark move if you have it. The Rillaboom.
But the Rillaboom has protect as well. I think you
Yeah.
might just want to
You want to what?
split your attacks.
Yeah, you definitely split attacks. I mean, that's why I think Moongeisting the Zacian feels good, right? And use Dark Move the Rillaboom.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the play. And Zene's gonna stall protect, but I think there's one too many Trick Room turns. You're guaranteed to lose a Pokemon here. I think it's calling which slot is switching into the Kyogre, right?
I think you need to get that one correct, yeah.
Kyogre's
Flare
too
Blitz?
healthy right now.
Flare Blitz? So I'm thinking maybe this guy doesn't have a dark move.
That would be really bad. Fake out Flare Blitz, parting,
Protect or something, who knows?
Haunt.
Protect does have more value in this format because protecting on a max move is really huge. Not that it was super common on Incineroar, but it is something that, like, it's not as troll as it would be in, like, a modern format, right?
No, Protect is so good on every Pokemon because of
True.
Dynamax. I actually totally forgot that.
I don't
think
think
it's
he
very
is,
plausible.
but like he totally could be. So we got 2 turns of Trick Room. This actually, he's stalling the Trick Room pretty good because I think you're just allowed to switch Rilla into Kyogre, and I think like, well, I guess if they do just double Zacian, it feels kind of bad, but I don't know.
I think you have to call which one. Oh wait, he's gonna lose both Mons here. Break the Shadow Shield and hope that Kyogre can win this 1v2 with Opals.
But I don't know if it can because we have a wide guard on our hands.
Oh, I forgot about Wide Guard.
Yeah, wide
Oh my
guard's
God.
huge.
This is actually nuts.
So
Because then you
he's-
can Wide Guard parting too.
I wonder why he didn't just switch out.
Do you? He's worried. Maybe he just takes too much damage from the
Yeah,
Moongeist.
because I guess the rain comes back. I guess maybe he
the
wanted to
rain
preserve
ends
rain.
too.
Yeah.
I guess that's the reason why you don't switch out into Ogre. Dude, that Instin's too healthy too. I think he's stuck clicking Thunder. Well, this is the last turn of Trick Room, so there's still one more.
Yeah, so and this Kyogre cannot protect. It's AV. It's definitely AV. So this is the free Moongeist. I guess parting. Maybe you wide guard parting. I don't know what you're supposed to do here, like the optimal. If you have a dark
I
move, you should
genuinely
click
do
it.
not know. If you have Dark Move, you Moongeist Dark Move, and you win.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I'm thinking he doesn't have Dark Move. Why would you Blitz the Rilla?
That's true. That's true. You do just dark move the Rilla. So I think you just go for. I think you just parting shot. I don't know if you parting shot Moongeist or you parting shot wide guard. I don't know which one's better.
Dude, I think Lunella's spreading its wings right now, dude. I think it's gonna spread its wings
It's gonna
and
blast
Wide
them?
Guard.
Oh, it's
No, it's
spread
gonna
them that
Wide
way,
Guard. It's
okay.
gonna protect Incineroar parting. You get to do that, and then you get to reset up Trick Room. I think once it's once it like -2.
Yeah. And then you finish it off with Moongeist. Okay, here we go. Wide guard comes through. Yep, that feels correct.
There you go.
And he
Is
goes
it parting?
parting.
It is
Yeah.
parting shot. Okay. This Instant is slinging language that we cannot repeat on the channel.
He's going nuts right now. And then we're going to see an Opals. He kind of has to. I think you kind of have to be spamming Thunder here, though. I think you really needed to get this turn correct. Because now the wide guard parting just feels so safe. You could go for a paralysis. I think going for the paralysis might have been the way.
Yeah, I think that was their only out. The other thing, if Naruto's able to stall rain, like it's only Thunder that can hit the Lunala. The Hyper Beam doesn't do anything.
Yeah, the
No
Hyper
Ice
Beam
Beam.
is not lit right now.
Dude, I genuinely don't know if he's gonna Wide Guard or Trick Room this turn.
If he has Protect, you could Protect Trick Room.
Oh, that's true. But what was the point then?
No, he's wide guarding again.
No, because you would have just attacked last turn and part, right? I think you Wide Guard and parting one more time.
Oh, here comes
There's
the Thunder.
the Thunder. And it's gonna go for the paralysis into the Lunala. It's your only hope. That's doing nothing. He gets the paralysis. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, so now he's -2. That did something. That wasn't because now it's kind of this is dicey as fuck.
You guys have to remember that the winner gets to move on to the top cut of worlds. And the loser is knocked out. And it's coming down to this. This is like this is peak VGC.
I would
right
be
here.
so pissed if I got hit with that Thunder. I'd be like, you gotta be fucking me right now, because like you could just spam wide guard till the end of time. But remember, paralysis from Thunder is 30%. It's not nothing too crazy. This is an easy setup here. What are you doing?
Now
here?
I think you can't click Wide Guard anymore. You have to get.
You just have to go for
You're
it.
running out of time.
3 turns of rain is a lot, dude. And at any point, if it breaks free, I do think Instant should live 1.
It lives 1 at this point. The problem is the paralysis. I think if you're Zine, he's clicking water spout.
He's praying.
He's
He's
helping
praying.
enough. Actually, really smart.
Oh my god.
No, I think if you're Zine, you always do just water spout now because there's the paralysis chance.
He doesn't
It's a
have another
blitz
move. He doesn't have another move. Burn. He needs a burn.
That's not doing enough. That's not doing enough.
Trick room. He
Okay,
does
get
move.
Trick Room up.
He does move. Okay. You need one more. You need one para right here. This would be the game winner, right? You just spout again.
I think you opals probably because you live a blitz Moongeist. I think you just opals.
You just
Or do you wide guard blitz? You're saying?
I don't know what you're supposed to do with Lunala because I think it lives. I think you might have to wide guard blitz.
There's 2 turns left of rain, dude.
I think you could move.
I think you do wide guard blitz, dude.
You think you wide guard blitz? You think you have to wide guard blitz twice though? This is nuts. I think you could Moongeist Flare Blitz, and I think you live Opulse with. No, I don't know, dude. They did so much damage.
You do not live opals with either Pokemon.
Oh, this is
I think
so
you
bad.
wide guard blitz. I think you have to. Yes.
Okay. He got it. He got it.
Going through Zine's head, you're clicking opals every time because the Parachant.
The Flare Blitzes are crazy. I think you just go for the. Oh.
Ooh, the burn.
He fell over in his chair.
Remember,
He fell over in his chair. He's so mad right now.
the passion is erupting from his chest right now.
Zine is known to be a very passionate player, we'll go with.
I highly recommend everyone watch this sets. If there's a camera on, you will be entertained. You don't even need to watch the gameplay.
So now you just go for. Now you could probably Moongeist Flare Blitz. No. Do you wide guard the last turn of rain here? It's so dicey.
I think you do.
I think you do. I think you have to wide
I think
guard.
you might parting too, honestly, just to try and live wide guard parting. Because then when the rain's on, you get the same amount of damage from a blitz and Moongeist, and it should be dead, especially with the burn chip.
He got it.
Next,
He got it.
dude, what kind of paralyzed Pokemon is that? He is moving.
By the way, if you notice here, he has 58 seconds left. He has 58 seconds left. Naoto has been thinking like a motherfucker. Zine over there, he's got 4 minutes and 38 seconds left.
That's actually so funny. But Naruto's using all of his brain power. Doesn't want yet.
He does not lose.
If he breaks free, he wins.
He just needs to hit the Moongeist right here, right now. I think he can afford one.
I actually think he lives 1 Opals with the Lunala.
Yeah. But he moves. What a god. That's why he's a world champ, baby. I think he's just dead now, right?
Dude, it's dead. It's dead. It's dead to the Moongeist split.
Boom! Dead to the Moongeist.
Easy. Dude, that was such a good set. I'm glad we watched this, Chan.
Wow. That was nice. That was nice. Naoto with the dub. Naoto with the dub. The world champion continues on into the tournament. And yeah, that was a great set. That was a good one. I was actually literally just scrolling YouTube, and Aaron's video from 2 years ago popped up, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to peep it. And I watched like the first couple turns. I'm like, dude, this could be pretty good. I want to watch this video. So I decided to watch it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
With the future world champ there, too. It's
Yeah.
And I just slipped my mind. I know exactly how now tournament. That's part of the GOAT case. When you were going over his accomplishments, I'm like, oh, now I remember. He gets top 8 at this tournament, guys. He goes on to get top 8 after winning Worlds the previous Worlds.
Yeah.
Starting again 0-2. Like, not many people can do that. The resilience. Oh my god. He's the GOAT, dude.
But yeah, like when Aaron watched it, he had no clue that Zine was going to become a world champion years later. So I think it was just a pretty sick set to watch, like a future world champion versus an old world champion. Pretty sick set. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was a good set.
The previous winner versus the next winner. It's pretty crazy.
That is true. The previous winner versus the next winner in the middle one. That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We hope you guys enjoyed the match. I personally did. So, yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, it was a banger. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.